This is what I was looking on Google Maps and everything. I saw this canyon over here on the Lee Canyon side. That's the north side of Mount Charleston. And you can see there it says Lee Canyon Narrows, that little hiking trail. Wanted to check it out, and I was surprised that more people don't see it. And well, soon I was about to figure out why. All right, here we are out here in Mount Charleston, Lee Canyon side. Gorgeous day and everything. And the Lee Canyon Narrows, this is why it's not traveled much, is because it's buried way down there. And I'm hoping I'm on the south side so the snow will not be that deep and I can get down there. Last time we did it didn't do too well. But we'll try again here today. All right, let's do this. Should tell you the hill is not as steep as it looks, but in reality, it is. It was a very steep hill. And you see me look up a couple times because I start to think, if I go all the way down this, I'm going to have to come back up. But, you know, I love a good adventure and everything, so I pressed on. All right, so I made it to the bottom. Some cool rock formations to start off the hike. Really excited, and I was glad there wasn't a whole lot of snow. See, I got plenty of dry ground to walk on, and oh, there goes. We're getting into the snow. It is hard packed though, so I wasn't really sinking in much at all. I had regular hiking boots on, but they're my weather ones, so I was keeping my feet nice and dry and stuff. And the snow is continuing to get a little deeper as I get into this canyon. I was enjoying this though, I had to tell you. Nice and peaceful. all along the wash there were numerous fallen trees and everything, but I was not expecting to see an old car down there. Looks like it might need a little more than a paint job and a tune-up to get it going again. Looks like it's from the 40s, I figured, and everything, but sitting there for a long time, slowly rusting out. But I kept going on, didn't stick around there long. It was an inline six, in case you're wondering what the car was and everything, but we kept moving. Alright, I've been hiking for a little bit now, and now we start to see some canyon walls and everything. That's what I like. That's what I'm here to see, a good slot canyon. And you can see how that ground is just marred up from the rushing waters. That must be an impressive flood that came through. We had a lot of rain. So, but I love this. It's starting to get higher and higher in the walls, and we'll see what we explore to here next. All right, here's the blockage and everything. Before we got snowing around now, that boulder there is bigger than a Chevy Tahoe, or even a Suburban. It's massive, and we're about 30 feet off the ground and stuff. I'm going to try and climb down. Looks like my best option is to go down this side over here, which, glad my wife ain't here to see this. So, I'm going to set up the camera on my back and try and make it down. Let's do this. All right, as you probably noticed, that didn't work. There was nothing to grip onto there. So I tried on this side, but this is even worse. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna hike up in here. There's a trail. Somewhere up here is like a game trail, and I'm gonna head down around this blockage, down at the end of the cavern, under the slot canyon, and then hike this way, and then I'll stop here. So no sense getting hurt out here in the middle of nowhere. So all right, let's head up. Here we are in this little trail right here, and I was just down there. That's the blockage down there. That's the deepest part of the canyon right there. So I'm going to continue on this trail, and hopefully it passes this, and I can end up on the bottom, hike back up to the blockage, and then call it quits, I guess, and get out of there. So here we go. There. We made it. All right. All right, we're back again. Right down here is a car axle. Isn't that crazy? And I got pushed down here, and all these rocks came down. So all these rocks here came down later. And right now I'm standing in the shadow of this big monster here. It doesn't look that big on the camera, but it's huge, and I really didn't even have to duck. I had to squeeze through those branches, but I didn't have to duck at all. It told me to walk through. Look at that plant growing right there, that's cool. Alright folks, thanks for joining me. Take care. God bless. Alright, I already know I said goodbye once, but this is where I had lunch. Just wanted to share this. This is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. That's Mummy Mountain there. Clouds going. I'm listening to the birds chirp. Occasionally the sky lets out a little rumble. That's the wash I came out of. I was way down here. You can see some of the big boulders. That's the start of the Narrows. And then way back here, that's where the stoppage is. And I'm going to hike up to the top of this ridge line and go down behind this tree. You can see the snow again way back here. My SUV is way back here, about a mile away. But nonetheless, this is where I had lunch. Thanks for joining me, and hope you enjoy this as much as I do.